Alright, can we start this fucking thing or what? What the fuck is going on? Alright. Is this it? Are we going or what? Where do we want me? I gotta fucking sit in the fucking Is this good enough? Oh my fucking god. Alright, can we start this fucking thing? This is fucking taking fucking forever, you fucking fuckface. Anyway, hey, what's up? This is Timmy fucking... My name's Timmy fucking Gusto, and this is episode 1 of the Timmy Gusto fucking show. Yeah! Okay, what do you want me to do? What? Oh. I guess I'm waiting. Okay, I'm supposed to do a fucking monologue or some shit. Alright, I'll just make this quick. So my name's Timmy Gusto. This is my fucking podcast. The point of this podcast is to do a fucking review of the podcast that my manager does, Tim Weisselbaum. Tim Weisselbaum is a fucking Jew who employs me in his fucking studio apartment. He gives me I already fucked it up. Fucking fuck. Okay, this is my first fucking podcast. Cut me some cock and sucking slack. For fuck's sake, I've never been nervous for nothing, and this is fucking pissing me off. Alright, so, the point of this fucking podcast is to do a review of Tim Weisselbaum's goddamn podcast. If you don't know who that asshole is, he's a Jew in show business who runs a whole fucking media company, and I'm the fucking talent. He employs me as the talent to make him a shitload of money, and then he fucking gives me like a tiny bit to live off, and I have to fucking live in a shit fuck little hole in the wall. You know, air mattress. I live in this fucking bedroom behind me on an air mattress and there's no decorations on the wall. It's fucking embarrassing, and I'm talking about this fucking shit. But hey, I'm very grateful to have a job in show business. So anyway, that's the premise of the goddamn podcast. And that I don't give a shit. And that I'm gonna review his fucking podcast. That's what this is. It's an offshoot. It's a fan fucking podcast about about another fucking podcast. Hey, all right. Let's get this shit started. Anyway, what's pissing me off is that I live in a fucking shit dick community. I live in a fucking place where a bunch of shit cocksucker egomaniacs live, called Austin fucking Texas. And I don't like being around people that don't understand who the fuck I am. I went to kill Tony today, and I got so fucking pissed off I had to take a shitload of magical mushrooms, and I was fucking sitting there waiting for these things to kick in, and they finally kicked in after the show was over, and I was already on my way out of there. And anyway, the only reason I bring that shit up is because I'm pissed off about that because some asshole fucking bumped into me. Didn't realize who I was. I mean, okay, maybe he's seen me around. Maybe this guy doesn't know who the fuck I am. What I mean by that is fucking A. Why do I gotta explain what I mean? What I mean is that this guy has seen me before, but he thinks I'm just fucking some fucking untalented fucking cock. And it pisses me off, man. Like, this guy doesn't realize I'm a fucking talent, and most people don't, and that fucking pisses me off. When the fuck are people gonna realize that I'm one of the fucking best artists, singers in the goddamn city? I don't really fucking call myself a comedian. Comedians are fucking losers who just fucking tell knock-knock jokes like, who's there? Oh, you didn't laugh. Whoops. I guess I'll go home and kill myself because nobody laughed. No, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not trying to get laughs. I don't give a fuck about that, man. I'm a fucking entertainer. I like to do podcasts and like talk shit on podcasts and like be fucking, tell the truth. I'm a truth teller. I'm a fucking truth teller. There's nothing funny about that shit. Anyway, So that shit pisses me off, man. So now I gotta climb the showbiz ladder and show these dumbasses that they is not as good enough as they're not as good as me, and they gotta respect my authority. If you just go run, if I say something to you, if you're a fucking comedian, which I am technically, I guess, I guess technically you could call me a comedian because I do comedy shows, but all I'm doing there is trying to tell the fucking truth. I'm not trying to fucking... God damn it. I'm a goddamn singer, dancer, and talk show personality. That's it. So if I give you a compliment, if I sneak up to you and tell you, hey man, nice job, or some shit like that, you better say thank you. You better look me in the eye. Look me in the fucking eye and say, oh, thank you so much, Timmy Gusto. Oh, it means don't say it in that fucking voice. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, that's enough of that bullshit. Let's start the fucking thing that I'm doing. God damn it. Okay. So anyway, we're going to be reacting or skimming through the fucking Tim Weichselbaum show. It's episode 59. That's how long it took for me to get interested because, man, I don't fucking care, man. It's like... Alright, so we're going to see how bad it is. And first of all, my first bone to pick with this guy is look at what he's wearing. This guy's wearing my outfit. This is my outfit that he's wearing, and I don't fucking appreciate that shit. It is my fucking look that I designed myself in Photoshop. I stole the design from the fucking Gucci blade. Alright, let's just fucking get it going.
Weichselbaum Show. My name is Tim Weichselbaum, and this is episode 59 of the program. I am coming to you from Texas, where I currently reside as a comedian,
why the fuck is he talking so stupid like
and influential motivational speaker. I have influenced many, many other people that have been struggling for things like me. And man,
alright, he's already fucking it up. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's wearing a stupid mask and he's saying that he influences people, and I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I influence people. Let's get it going.
I'm not sure what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, I'm back in Texas, baby. It feels good to be back in my homeland. Well, you're alive.
That's stop stealing my trademark voice. That's my voice. I sing like I do that. I go here.
To run through
I'm gonna have a talking to this guy. He's my fucking boss, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go up to this guy and go, yo, talk normal. Don't talk like me.
Lights and never stop at yellows and carry a gun with you wherever you want to bring that sucker. Oh man, do I not miss being in Chicago, where I took a trip to Chicago. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but I'm from the great land
Nobody gives a fuck.
Of Chicagoland.
Nobody gives a fuck. We don't care, man. Just get to the shit.
Sorry. Yeah, so Chicagoland is where I was born. That means it's the metropolitan area. It's the suburbs of Chicago is what that means.
Holy fuck. Can we skip through something?
Texas is a country. I don't want to live in a country that just has states in it. I want to live in a country that its own country has no states and boundaries and borders. Okay.
This guy sounds like he's on fucking cocaine, man. Jesus Christ.
Let's start the show. Okay, so if you're listening to the audio version of this episode, you may not be able to it may not be obvious that I'm wearing something that's covering my frickin' face. This is a fashion podcast.
Weird, man.
We
this
talk
is fucking
about male
creepy,
fashion,
man.
female fashion, child fashion,
I could see his
and all
fucking black eyeball staring right at me through that fucking
short
thing.
Stature, petite. Whatever the hell you look like.
This guy's got a punchable face if I've ever seen one in my fucking life.
And this is a great episode because it's my first one back in Texas. We had to take a break because I was traveling. I'm not...
All right, Jesus Christ. I'm going to skip like 8 minutes ahead.
It's my own t-shirt. It says Gusto on it.
That's not your fucking t-shirt. I designed that shit. All right, let me show... He does show the back, which is pretty cool.
He stole the design from Gucci. This would normally say Gucci if it was the actual design that I stole it from, but
I decided, $500.
That look cool in my own branding style with Gusto on it on the front. This is the second iteration of this t-shirt, and what did I do? What's the difference? Well, I added the back part. Let's see what's on the back. Okay, so on the back of the T-shirt is a picture of me wearing...
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking cool. That's me on the back of the T-shirt right here. That's pretty fucking dope.
The same T-shirt. Isn't that pretty cool? And on the rear end, you could see the tour link to get to my podcast tour. And that's pretty damn... I think it came out pretty damn...
Alright, we get it, brother. Let's get to the meat of the show, man.
First of all, before I even went to the show, I took a large dose of psilocybin mushrooms because I wanted to...
Yeah, we know you're a fucking drug addict. You're fucking degenerate.
I like to abuse drugs. I mean, that's the short answer.
He made a joke. Whoop-a-doo. He's trying to make a joke about being a drug addict, which is what I just said, because he is a fucking drug addict. Hey, yo. How about you stick to the DIY stuff and the self-motivation? How about you stick to motivating people, and I'll be the one to crack the jokes, cocksucker.
Drugs, I like to feel tripped out and experience life. Anyway, so one of the realizations that I learned on the mushrooms before I went to the show is a lot, but it was a real trip. Like I was seeing...
Whoa, that was real fucking groundbreaking there. Oh, what did you learn on mushrooms? A lot. Jesus fucking Christ, this is boring.
Like, you know, visuals, closed eye visuals, and opened eye visuals. So that means you're tripping. I was tripping. So anyway...
Ugh, I hate the way this guy's talking, man. He's like, they're tripping. Like, dude, stick to being a Jew and doing Jewish things like running the media. I'll be the one to produce the high-quality content.
Okay. So, long story short, I realized that if you're a comedian and you're...
It is a funny mask, though. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty funny that he's wearing that mask. I'm not going to lie.
Show, you should... of course, you're going to have a little bit of butterflies, maybe. You're going to be a little bit nervous, but you shouldn't dread the show. You shouldn't be like, oh, man, I don't want to do this. I'm not going to do that well.
Maybe you get nervous for shows, but I don't. If I'm booked for a show, I fucking show up with my cock swinging, and as soon as they say my name, I fucking cartwheel onto the stage. I don't know what happens after that. I usually black out, and I get pussy afterwards, and I pay a lot of money for whores and cocaine, and then they give me the money back.
If you have that feeling before a show, before a gig... you're probably not going to do that well. You got to actually be excited for the gig, not just to be over with, because that's kind of how I was looking at it beforehand, before I took the mushrooms.
Can't relate to that problem.
Man, let's just get this over with. It's not going to be that good, because I'm not that good. It wasn't the show's...
This asshole who's talking with a fake accent in a Texas accent, he's clearly not in show business, because people that are in show business, a.k.a. me... We don't get nervous for shows, man. We are the show. So why the fuck will we be nervous? The people in the audience should be nervous, man. They should be nervous. I hope I'm a good audience member. I hope the Timmy Gusto guy, I hope Timmy Gusto doesn't cuss me out for being a shit audience member. I don't give a fuck as the performer. When I'm in the green room getting my dick massaged to half-mast, when I'm out there, I fucking jizz. Okay? Any questions? Send me an email at timmy@timmygusto.com and I'll tell you more. I don't give a fuck about what this guy's saying.
I don't know if I'm going to be that good. And then I took the mushrooms, and the mushrooms kind of give me a nice little...
This guy's insecure.
...realization that if you're a freaking comedian, you should not just be excited for the show to be over. You should be excited for the show to start, and for you to get on that stage, and you got to soak up that moment and soak up the spotlight.
Jesus Christ, this guy's talking like he's an expert on show business, and meanwhile, he's just some asshole wearing a mask in his bedroom. I'm in show business, and this is getting redundant, so we're going to skip ahead a little bit. We're only like 9 minutes into the day. How long am I supposed to sit here and do this?
So I had fun with that. I pulled out the notes. I was like, you know what? This is not going to work.
Can I get more gum?
I threw the notes away.
How many? I only have one piece of gum for the whole episode of this shit.
Victor, Martinez Jr.
How much money am I getting paid for this? Hey,
I guess the reason I was nervous is because I had
White
big
Obama, how much money am I getting paid for this?
So that they put out.
Bring me more gum.
Closing it. Casey Rock
Fuck
is like,
this, I'm getting it myself.
One of the best comics in the city, very nice, likable person, and like I had big shoes to, So it went well, and I'm very grateful that I was given that opportunity. And then as soon as I, went home, I had to pack for my flight.
I got my gum.
I had a flight at about 8 a.m, and I got zero sleep.
Shut up.
So I was up all night, super sleep deprived, and I had to get to Chicago and drive. Had to rent a car and then drive up
great
to
story,
the
buddy.
suburbs. And I was
fascinating. The suburb. Wow.
And that could
so
be a good
funny.
thing
I
and a
forgot
bad
to
thing.
laugh.
A couple of days later, I did a thing called Roast Battle, and that was probably the most fun show.
No, you didn't, fucking cocksucker. I did Roast Battle. That was me up there wearing those fucking mittens. That was a great gig. Hey, fuck it. As much as I don't give a fuck about this fucking show, I will give some fucking cocks praise to, Roast Battle, Chicago. Hey, check it out. Hey.
Actually, like,
but this guy didn't do it. I was the one that did. This guy asshole's stealing all the credit.
To the gills and at the Lincoln Lodge. Anyway.
Yeah. Get to the next topic.
So I don't want to talk too much about Chicago comics because they are doing their thing in Chicago, and they don't want to be associated with.
Fuck them! I'll name names right now. All right, I'm not gonna name names because they're fucking losers. Why would I name names? They're fucking losers. If I named who they were, they would start getting gigs. And I'm not the type of person to do that, but I'll just say right here, right now, some of those fucking douchebags didn't realize who the fuck I was. All right, go on, buddy.
Who's all black and, talks about Kanye being correct. They don't want to see.
Yeah, well, that's me saying that shit, and Kanye is correct, and his name is fucking Ye, asshole, by the way. And if you don't want to hear that, tune out. All right.
Can't pray the Ye away.
Let's continue.
Nobody wants to be associated with me after. I mean, some people do. Like some really.
He
cool
looks good, man. He's lost some weight.
Like, okay, I like what you're talking about, but most people that I'm
not talking about Ye. I'm talking about this asshole.
Like,
this asshole is looking thin. But hey, what can I say? I like this guy.
Anyway. And then I did a show on Friday.
Oh, look at you! You did a show! Oh, big shot! Oh, we got a big shot walking over here. This whole fucking podcast so far is just because this guy just jerking himself off. I like how he stands during his podcast like a fucking tryhard. I just sit here minding my own business, chewing gum and chomping on my tongue. Fuck this guy. And also, I don't give a fuck if he was on a show. I do shows. He's talking about me. He should be talking about himself. This is... I'm the one who did those shows.
It was a riff show. It was at the Lincoln Lodge, and I was pretty nervous. I just knew I wasn't going to do that well for the set portion.
Fuck off.
I don't know. I just didn't have it that night. I was just not in it. And
you're talking about me, asshole. Stop talking my shit through the stop throwing my name into the bus. Well, you're a real good manager, buddy. You're telling people that I fucking bombed at a paid gig. Well, you're a cocksucker.
The set part was kind of bad, except for maybe one joke
fuck off.
Doing. That could be a problem for the next comic, and I don't know.
I don't give a fuck about the next comic.
Fucking,
I'm the headliner.
Really apologize for
any show that I'm on. I'm the headliner. I don't give a fuck if I'm going first. I don't give a fuck if I'm hosting. I'm the headliner. I don't give a fuck if the next guy can't handle it.
What I do, all I could do is explain it better and set it up better. It's not the.
I ain't gonna do none of that shit.
Another comic.
The
host can only do so much to prepare the audience.
Give a
for
fuck
what
about the host.
It's my job.
Fuck the host.
To be a little bit, palatable. It's my job.
I don't give a fuck about being palatable.
Bomb. The
palatable. You don't even know that word a month ago. You had to look up that word. You fucking idiot. You thought you were confusing it with. Never mind.
So much. Anyway, but then there's a second portion of the show, and I had a little bit of time in.
Jesus Christ, stop talking about me, man. It's as if it's you. This guy's taking all the credit for my shit.
Like, you know, they don't like reciprocate it at all. You don't always have to reciprocate a compliment, because that could kind of diminish the compliment. If somebody just says, "Hey man,
I don't compliment
really
people unless it's like to get something out of it. Like, fuck, unless it's to assert dominance or some shit. Fuck, the only reason I compliment people is to let them know that, hey, you got a little bit of juice under your ass, motherfucker.
Go, oh, yeah, me too. I like it. If you just give it right back to them.
Whenever I compliment people, it's basically me just complimenting myself, you know. It's like, hey, man, I could see that you have also some talent, which means that you probably got it from me.
It's kind of not as powerful. It takes away from the compliment. But anyway.
All right. How much longer do I got to be here?
But only a tiny amount, only enough to just get me to the comedy
clubs. What a fucking drug addict.
I was just not in the mood.
This guy takes Adderall to be sociable? What a fucking loser, man. I don't need any drugs to be sociable, man. You know, man? Fuck that shit, man. Sociability? All right. I think we're going to be done with this pretty soon, right? Is this almost over? Fuck, how long we been doing this shit? You're making me continue until I get... All right. This is fucking terrible, man. Fuck. All right, man. Well, whatever, man. At least I'm getting paid a shitload of money for it. If this is, you know, man. Whatever, man. All right. Let's hear about this guy's Adderall addiction.
Schedule the podcast. I would have loved to do podcasting. Anyway,
what the fuck are you talking about? I'm the podcast.
We're going to continue the podcast tour.
I'm the podcast.
Happy New Year's 2023. If you're not aware that this is when this is being recorded,
shit.
January
Fucking telling
8th.
you. What a douchebag.
So I'm going to continue.
We know
the
what year
tour,
it is, phony. You phony fucking.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a professional
like
podcaster.
A platypus.
That's why there's a great lull in this podcast. That's a really great time.
Whoa, a great time to skip forward. What a fucking douche.
The Gold Coast or something like that. Near Northside.
Oh, now he's bragging about something else.
Right on the lake, kind of, by the
Look
Hancock
at this
Center
fucking blowhard. He keeps bragging about his fucking expenditures.
Dix, who died. He mentioned.
Now you're throwing somebody else under the bus who's not even on this who's not even on this earth anymore. What a cocksucker! He's talking about his Papa Jakes. That guy was a great man. He's fucking talking about him while wearing his fucking anti-Semitic. What a fucking. Does this guy not have any self-awareness that he's wearing a fucking Nazi sympathizer fucking man while talking about a fucking deceased guy? What a jack!
If you've already done it before, okay.
All right, I'm getting bored. Getting bored. Let's go. Let's wrap it up. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this podcast. If you couldn't, I'm literally just doing this because I was paid and told to do it. Mostly because I was paid. If I was just told to do it, I would have fucking slammed my dick in their face. I don't like this guy. I don't like his podcast. I like myself. I'm gonna keep doing me. My hairstyle, my stylist kind of slept on their fucking job. All right, okay.
Again. So I was like, okay, finally, we're over the state line. Finally back in Texas. And just landing, like it felt so good.
Wow, great story, buddy.
Weather and
great story.
I only live like 15 minutes from the airport.
Yeah, dox yourself. Yeah, tell people where you fucking live. You fucking asshole. Great. Now I gotta worry about more stalkers.
Take up to a
like
year
I don't got enough of that shit.
I've read from people on Reddit. The Leave subreddit is the best source of information for
the fuck is he talking about now?
Experiences.
Anecdotal.
The subject of quitting.
Yeah, anecdotal information. That's the best information when you're trying to get scientific and shit. Scientific. This guy's a fucking idiot. He's saying, "Oh man, go on Reddit for your information."
I don't really, weed is like such a cheat drug. It just instantly wakes you up and gives you the dopamine you need, but it only lasts like 30 minutes. An hour at the most.
No shit. Tell me something that ain't obvious.
And it becomes a habit. An everyday, all-day habit.
Loser.
I would need it to do anything. And part of it is because I have ADHD. if I was hetero, no, if I am hetero,
Ooh, you got,
if I was neurotypical, I wouldn't need to be bathing myself in
neurotypical.
something, a dopaminergic,
I need to take
drug that produces
dopaminergic
dopamine. But I have
drugs.
that. I have a very textbook case of ADHD, so I have to take something or do something to get
Let me
dopamine,
look through the
my
textbook
levels
to
up
see how
normal,
dumb
so
I
can
am.
function
To
as
see
a
what's
human
wrong
being
with
and
me.
do shit like this.
Ooh, I'm a
So
fuck up.
another thing I've been doing is taking cold showers. If you force yourself to be submerged under very cold water, like as cold as possible, like ice cold water, for a minute or more, if you could just tough it out,
I don't gotta do that shit.
it will produce dopamine that's long lasting.
Gotta do that shit.
And natural dopamine, so it's fine. It's not a drug.
Holy
so
fuck!
no
Is this guy
symptoms
fucking
of doing
boring
that.
or
it
what?
might get less and less effective over time.
Well,
but
those are not
it's natural.
effective.
So it's fine to do it as much as you want. So
square.
anyway, I did that a few times.
Dork.
I did it at the Drake. The Drake.
Oh, I
has
did it at
super
the
cold water
Drake.
At this time of the
I
year,
did it
on the
at
top
the
floor. So I
Drake.
did that. I was
I'm
like, "Holy
fucking cool. I'm a baller.
And that got me a little bit through the day.
I stayed at the Drake. Fuck that place. I stayed at the Super Drake.
Hanging out with some young women, and I was
Fuck off. Now we're talking about hanging out with people, hanging out with young women. You gotta specify that they're what a fucking fruitcake. What a fucking loser, man. He's got to talk about this shit on his podcast because nobody else gives a fuck enough to ask him. Fucking get some fucking friends, buddy. You don't have to fucking brag about how you stayed at the Drake and had cold water. Cute. How adorable. Get the fuck out of here. This is the most cringy thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, sure, I know what he was going through. I guess it because he's a fuck. Because I get it. He doesn't get laid because we're a fucking racist. Because he's a racist piece of shit. And now he has the gall to complain about it.
So anyway, that was not the main thing I did. I took a little bit of armodafinil.
Oh, now he's talking about another drug that he takes fucking illegally. Oh, this guy's a cool guy. Oh, ladies, get your fucking... Don't get too caught up. All right, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Even I'm bombing because this guy's so fucking bad that I can't even make fun of him anymore because I'm fucking exhausted by this guy.
It's a...
All right, we get it. You take drugs. You're cool.
The pitch, the tone that you're saying them.
Oh,
like,
now what?
Why did the chicken cross the road? Rhythm is when you're saying those words. Like, when did the chicken cross the road? And both
You
of those
got
things
for
are
real, man? Did he really just do a cross the chicken joke? Wow, great cross the chicken joke, man. You're inspiration. You're gonna get so much fucking people to become famous comedians by giving them a tip on how to tell people that the chicken crossed the fucking road, man. God damn it.
Essential in stand-up. So if you're all
right, I'm bored of this. I'm bored of this. I'm losing steam. I'm bored of this fucking shit. Oh, this part I like.
Who's this idiot?
Oh, that's me.
No, Giovanni, he's just a friend of mine. Please.
Okay, I was good there. That looked authentic. That was funny.
No, your money, come on, it's not
That's
in the
funny.
shoes. No, Giovanni!
Okay, hey, I could have thrown it a little harder there. That's the only note to myself on how I could have been a little bit better of an actor. But I didn't want to hurt the guy.
No more shoes! I'll get you your money! I will get you your money!
Okay, so that's something that actually happened, and they happened to film it for some reason. I was just there to collect my fucking money, and you know, they're like, "Hey, let's film it," and let's pretend your name is. Whoa, shut up! I'm talking. There, they were like, "Yo, let's just pretend your name is Giovanni. Let's just do a little cute little sketch," and I was like really good on that because it was authentic. Because I was actually pissed off with it. I was like, "Give me my fucking money, bitch!" And I was throwing the shoes at him.
Check out.
And so that one I got paid about $90K.
Ray Hollab, he is.
I haven't cashed the check yet. The check is like somewhere in my fucking island. Fucking, I don't know. It's in some drawer. All right, I'm just fucking glossing. I didn't get fucking paid. I live in a fucking studio bedroom with this asshole Tim Weichselbloom. Tim Juice fucking jerk off Bloom. I'm not actually rich and famous. I just kind of act this way because you gotta fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess. All right, fuck this. I'm done. This is stupid. I can't believe that fucking shit. They made me do this fucking shit. Shut the fuck up. I'm done. We close this down. I'm fucking done with this shit. Shut it up. How do I turn this shit off? I gotta do it. Where's my fucking control guy? All right.